What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. It's another week of the Pick'ems. As you can see, I am adorned in my boy KP8. He's back this week. He's playing. The knee is going to be fine. He's going to have a Big Ben performance on a bad knee, put up a bunch of yards and tutties, and the Steelers are going to win. I don't know if I picked that, but that's what we're here for. Let's get into it. Week 4 of the Pick'ems in the books. And some really good weeks overall from the boys. And I'm going to put it up now on the screen here. But Cade has joined the ranks of the all-time leading, the all-time weeks here of the years, or of the all-time Party Chat Sports Pick'ems. Week 4, Cade went 13-3. Only games he missed on were, if we can pull them up, let's just take a look. He picked Cincinnati to win. He picked the Steelers to win, and he picked Miami to win. So honestly, 3 games that could have gone the other way, beforehand, and actually the 3 frauds of the week. But we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, Cade there with an all-time performance, 13-3. Taking a look of where that puts him in the standings, it shoots him up, tied for first there with Drew. 41-23 apiece. Cam having a not-so-good week, dropping him down to tied for last with me. And then Gil there in the middle. But overall, I mean, look at those records. I mean, we know what we're talking about here at Party Chat Sports as a group. We are, we're doing pretty well for ourselves so far. Some pretty good winning records. Drew still the all-time leader. Gil second. Myself third. So getting into it, kind of alluded to it, who are our frauds of the week? Once again, I got a phone. Man, I'm just a rookie overall. Our frauds of the week, though, 3 teams that we all picked to win this week in their matchups. Some deservedly so, some not so much. But those 3 teams that lost after we all picked them, Cincinnati at Tennessee. Cincinnati's just turned into a train wreck. Pittsburgh losing at Houston, another train wreck, and then Miami losing at Buffalo. So 3 road teams that the Party Chat Sports crew, all of us picked. Miami going into a Buffalo squad that has looked real good so far this year. And then losers of the week. There are no winners of the week, but losers of the week. So that's people at Party Chat Sports that were the only one to pick a team to win. And that team ended up losing. So Cam on here twice, 2 losers of the week. Picking New England to beat Dallas, I guess. They lost 38-3. Cam also picked Chicago to beat Denver. Unfortunately for him, that did not work out. He looked really smart in the beginning. And then myself, picking Atlanta to beat Jacksonville. I must have forgot that the Jacksonville are London superstars, of course. So your losers of the week there. For week 4. So with that being said, we will jump right into it. Thursday night game tonight. Again, recording this at 5:30. The game's in 3 hours. So we'll see. But it's Chicago at Washington, and a clean sweep here. Everyone going for Washington. Nobody believes in Justin Fields, but he's got the national spotlight. So we'll see how well he plays tonight. Maybe he can turn some things around and get Chicago a win. That's like the one thing he can't do is win. So we'll see, but the whole team going with Washington. Going to the Sunday games. First, another overseas game, Jacksonville at Buffalo. The Super Jaguars, that when they're overseas, Cade is going for them. Everyone else going for the powerhouse of the Buffalo Bills that they've looked like so far this year. Next one, Houston at Atlanta. Cam, the only Atlanta believer. Everyone else jumping on the C.J. Stroud train. Weird that Cam is the only one not on the C.J. Stroud train, as he, if you listen to the podcast, loves C.J. Stroud. But I guess he believes in the Falcons. Moving on. Detroit getting the clean sweep here with Carolina visiting them on the road. I don't think much needs to be said about this one. Bryce Young, not that good. Detroit, better than Carolina roster, coaching, everything. So expect Detroit to come out on top with this one. Or are they on fraud watch? We'll see. Tennessee at Indiana. 2 of us going with Tennessee, myself and Drew, the Indiana. Wow, that's like twice I've done that. The other 3, Cade, Gil, and Cameron, going with the Colts at home. I could see this one being a good game. This could be like a 3-point contest. And flip a coin on this one. I'm still kind of torn. overall. But going with Tennessee there myself. Next game, New York Giants at Miami. This is going to be a slaughter, probably. Miami is going to bounce back after getting walloped in Buffalo, and they're going to put up some points against the Giants this week, I'd imagine. Moving on, New Orleans at the New England Patriots. Three of us going for New Orleans there, myself, Drew, and Gil, Cade, and Cam going with New England. Still believing in Mac Jones, I guess. Not that New Orleans is anybody special, but it goes to show what I've been talking about the Saints' schedule and the QBs they've been playing overall. So we'll see there. Next one, Baltimore at Pittsburgh. So if you see the screen, you will notice everyone, including myself, has picked Baltimore. But here's what I'm saying. I'm hedging my bets, right? So either A, I watched Pittsburgh beat a rival at home in a big game. I win in that scenario. Or C, Pittsburgh loses, but I picked the Baltimore Ravens to win. And so at least I get a win for the pick'ems. So regardless, it's kind of a win-win. It's a win, lose-win, but the lose and the win are together. You know what I'm saying? I'm hedging my bets here. Everyone going with Baltimore, probably rightly so. But I've seen number 7 do this. Win these type of games coming off a knee injury about a gajillion times. So we'll see if number 8 has got it in them. I believe, Kenny, I believe. Next one, though, a team not many of us believe in. Cincinnati on the road against the Dobbs Tank. Only Cam going with Cincinnati here. Everyone else going with Arizona. I mean, Arizona plays hard pretty much every game they're in. So I wouldn't be surprised if Arizona, comes out with a dub, and I think a lot of us are going with that. But Cam, the lone Cincinnati Bengals truther, and it just does feel like Cincinnati's going to eventually turn this around. I just don't know when that's going to be, and if you don't sit Joe Burrow, it might not be anytime soon. So that's the case there. Moving into the next game, Philadelphia at the Los Angeles Rams. Again, all of us going with Philadelphia here. But they're on constant fraud watch every single week, and this is, again, another game that we have no reason to not pick Philly right now. But Cooper Kupp coming back on the road in LA, maybe I flip my pick. We'll see. Maybe I'll do that right now. I'm flipping to the LA Rams, see if I can get a win here. But we'll see. We'll see. Philly at LA. Man, I'm still torn over this one. Philly's going to lose eventually. They can't keep winning forever. They can't keep getting away with this. Ask Drew, man. They're fraudulent. All right, next one, though. New York Jets at Denver. Everyone going with the Jets, a game they should win. And historically, you can ask Gil, games they should win tend to be scary. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on there. We'll see how Zach Wilson does against Denver, a defense that has been horrible so far this year. I mean, just atrocious. They let 70 on their head against Miami. They let Justin Fields throw 4 tutties as well, who has struggled against everybody else. Man, wouldn't that be a game? The Pittsburgh Steelers offense against the Denver defense, that would be something. The stoppable force against the movable object, I guess. So, next one, Kansas City at Minnesota, and you'll see 4 of us with our brains going with Kansas City, and the 5th one, he put faith on the pick'em. He's got faith in Kirk O'Chains. He's got faith in that Minnesota team, that 1-3 Minnesota team going up against Kansas City. Kansas City's in their house, though. Mahomes did not look that good against New York. I don't think Minnesota's got the defense that New York does. We'll see. If Cam's right, he will be a winner of the week. If he is wrong, he will be a loser of the week, and I think that's about as fair of a punishment as you can get, or a reward. Then what I believe is a Sunday night football game, Dallas at San Francisco. This is going to be a good one. You can see everyone going with San Francisco here, even our lone Dallas Cowboy fan. Maybe this is a little bit of reverse psychology here, maybe a little bit of manifestation. I'm torn on this one because I hate the Dallas Cowboys, but I hate Brock Purdy more, and I need him to lose in the regular season so I can stop hearing about it. Regardless, I still pick San Francisco to win because I think they're the better team than Dallas. But if Dallas comes up to play, I mean, they haven't had to play like anybody yet this year. It's going to be a good game. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a really good game. A couple of teams on a bye: Seattle, Cleveland, Tampa Bay, LA Chargers. We will see you next week. Just wave as they go by. Bye. Monday night, Green Bay at Las Vegas. This one's got the team torn. Green Bay, 3 of us, myself, Cade, and Gil. And the Raiders, 2 of us, Drew and Cam. So a pretty split overall, but I think, again, Week 5 is shaping up to be a good one. A couple of really good matchups in there that are a couple of blockbuster movies, per se. 5-star matchups, heavyweight contenders match. And we'll see who comes out on top. I really think you got to keep an eye on Dallas, San Francisco. That's going to be a huge game. And I really think you got to watch... that's probably about it. That's the big one, obviously. And that's obviously why it's on Sunday night. So, comment down below what your record is, where you're at so far this season. You're probably going to lie. So, is what it is. But comment down below your picks for the week. And if you are enjoying all the content that's been going up on the YouTube channel, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Go take a listen over at the Party Chat Sports podcast, where we do most of our stuff over on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well. Peace out. Enjoy a Thursday night game tonight. It's football season, man. Best time of the year.